Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Michael Oldroyd Comedy Podcast. Here we are, May 11th, 2025. What the heaven? Oh my golly. Oh, hey. Anyway, good to freaking be back in the saddle, by golly. Good to be back in the saddle. Would you find it really corny if I just never cursed again and every time, sugar, frick, golly, would that turn you on, or would you be upset that I'm not really digging in and getting a little more juicy with my curse words, huh? Guess what? It's Mother's Day. How about I clean it up a little bit? Yeah, you're welcome. By golly, what the heaven? Sugar. Okay, cool. It's May 11th, Sunday, the Sabbath, if you celebrate the Sabbath, for some at least. It's been, almost a month now since Easter? I mean, guys, I apologize for taking so long to do another episode for you. I mean, I don't know what my deal is. I just do them when I feel it's like divine intervention. Apologesus, Anyway, 2:37, May 11th. Here we are, almost halfway done with 2025. If we could just speed up the clock another 3.5 years, I'd really love that. Just kidding. I learned a hard lesson in the movie Click that you don't want to fast forward through stuff, even if it's during a Trump administration, because you got to enjoy the gifts that God brings us always, right? Speaking of gifts, worst birthday present I've ever gotten in my life was a couple months back on November 6th, 2024, when it was announced that Trump would be our president again. So, sometimes your worst fears come true and you just trudge right on through it. Am I right? All right, let's move on. Let's talk about what's going on in the world. There's definitely a lot. I'll try not to focus too much on politics because we know how much my Missouri Republican friends hate that. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and just jump right into what's going on in the world. All right then, guys. Well, lots going on in the world, I'll be honest with you. I've already said that. Now I sound like a redundant putz, and I apologize. Okay? Cool. Mother's Day. I mentioned that briefly. Let's start at the top before we jump into politics. I'll even tell you when I'm going to talk about politics so you can fast forward through it if you don't like my politics. You know what I mean? Someone once said, we're not even going to talk about politics right now. Let's talk about Mother's Day. I am visiting my mom right now, my parents who live in Wildwood, Missouri. I'm lucky and thankful to be able to be going out to dinner with her later today. We're going to go to a nice dinner.